Good day and welcome back to my channel, The Queen Phoenix. Today's project is this cute little hexie that I've turned into a coaster, and the basket that I made to hold the coasters, also in a hexie design. This basket will be on tomorrow's video. So for today, let's do the hexie. For this project, you will require some leftover yarn, not much. So the next one, I'm going to use these 4 colors and make the hexie with it. The crochet hook of the appropriate size, a smaller crochet hook if you do not have a darning needle, and a pair of scissors, and this works up extremely quickly. It's called a vintage hexie. Let me move that out of the way. You're going to start this pattern by making a slip knot. You can also start this pattern by making a magic circle. So let's chain 3. Slip stitch into the very first chain stitch and slip stitch. Chain 3. Your chain 3 counts as 1 double crochet. Into this tiny ring, you are going to crochet 11 more double crochets. So crochet 11 double crochets. Now I'm not going to make you watch me crochet all 11. Please take a moment and hit subscribe on my channel. This channel is updated weekly with free tutorials and patterns. If you have a comment, drop it in the comment section and I will get back to you. You can always slow down this video in the settings, or you can make it faster. Once you have your 11, you're going to join in with the slip stitch into the 3rd chain. So you remember your initial 3 chain, into the 3rd one, right on top. Chain 1 and cut your yarn. If you are changing color, if you are not changing color, continue. Now I want to change color, so I'm just going to snip that end off. You can join your yarn, your new color, to any one of the stitches, or continue in one color, but this looks better if it's in more than one color. So I'm going to join to any one of the stitches, it doesn't matter which one, and I'll work away my tails in a few minutes time. Just bring your yarn through and chain 3. Into the same stitch, work 1 double crochet, and this is round 2. Chain 2, skip 2 stitches, so you're going to skip, and into the next stitch, you will work 2 double crochet. So your repeat is chain 2, skip 2, and into the next work 2 double crochets. Let me repeat that. Chain 2, skip 2, into the next stitch, work 2 double crochets. And you will continue to work in that manner until you come to the end of your round. When you get to the end of your round, please slip stitch into the 3rd chain. Just flatten it out just a little bit. It's going to work. I know it's starting to curve a bit, so just watch your tension, but you will see it will come right in a few moments time. If you are changing color, which I hope you are, cut your yarn. For the next color, which I'm actually unraveling here, okay, you're going to work in between your yellow stitches, or whatever color you are using. So you're going to fold over your row, and you're going to join your new color in between both stitches. So I'm working in this row right here, and I'm going to work 2 double crochets. If you don't want to make your double crochets like a double crochet immediately, you can chain 3 and work a double crochet. So 2 double crochets into this, into round 1. You're gonna chain 2, excuse me, please do not chain 2. You're going to slip stitch in between the next 2 double crochets. Bend your work over, double crochet into the first row, 2 double crochets, slip stitch, let me just move this tail out of the way, in between the double crochets of row 2. Again, work 2 double crochet in between, but on the first row. Slip stitch in between the 2 double crochets, and repeat this until you come to the end of this round. Please watch your tension. Your stitches should not be too tight, and neither should they be too loose. When you come to the end of your round, please slip stitch into the top of your chain 3, or if you made the chain 3, or the double crochet, very first double crochet that you made. Chain 1, cut. I'm just tying my tails up, and I'm going to move them to the back so that you don't see them. And I'm going to move them into the blue section and work them away later into that actual blue. The same thing I will do with the yellow one. The plan is to work it into the exact same color so that we don't see it when we are completely done. I'm making each row a completely different color so I can show you how it would look, well, how it looks. For the next row, you will work in the blue, in between the 2 blue double crochets. So either chain 3 like this, and work the second double crochet into the exact same spot, or you can just work 2 double crochets directly into there. You will then work two chain, and into the next set of double crochets, which are the ones of the previous row, work 2 double crochets into that, chain 2, 2 double crochets into the next, in between the next set of double crochets, chain 2. You will continue to work in this manner until you come to the end of your round. You can see I'm working 2 double crochets in between both colors. So here's the blue, here's the yellow, blue, yellow, blue. When you come to the end, you will have a total of 12 sets of 2 double crochets. When you get to the end of your round, you will make a chain 2 and slip stitch into the 3rd double crochet and cut the 3rd chain, the double crochet, the 3rd chain. Clearly it's one of those mornings. You're going to work your tail away to the back and into the green. This is what we've made so far. A complete circle, yes, I know. For the last row, you can join into any of the chain 2 spaces. So I'm going to join to that chain 2 space, and I'm going to work a chain of 3. Or you can go in immediately with the double crochet, that's fine also. And I'm going to work one of the corners of my hexie. Now I actually want to make a double crochet here, but I want to leave a long enough tail so that I can work this away. Into the same space, I'm going to work two more double crochets. I'm going to chain 2, and into the same space I'm going to work 3 double crochets, and this counts as my very first corner. Now you remember I said we're only working in the chain 2 spaces, so in the next chain 2 space I'm going to work 3 double crochets. You repeat for this round. We're going to make a corner. The corner is 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. Into the next chain 2 space, 3 double crochets. Continue to work in that repeat pattern until you come to the end of your round, and that is where I will meet you. I'm working the last 3 double crochet. And I'm going to slip stitch into the top of my double crochet. Leave a bit of a tail, cut your yarn, and work your ends away to the back. I'm just going to secure it with the knot first. Once you've worked your tails away, this is how your hexie will look. And this is going to make an extremely beautiful coaster. So you can see that there's a size difference. Reason being is the yarn I used This is double knit and this is single. So there is a difference in size. But I use the double one for the recording so that you can actually see what I'm doing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day or evening, and I'll get you on the next vid. This is the Queen Phoenix out.